Hi, guys. I was talking about the stars. This is part 2 of me waking up. I will finish the story about Mount Muru. I apologize. Good morning. My tape went out, so I'm going to do this. Are we still filming? Looks like it. Good morning. Okay. Cheers. Let's get this in. I'm going to try and wrap up my story. I was talking too long. I hate when that happens. Oh, shoot. I was going off on a total tangent there. I was talking about the stars, how they change color. They're not what we're told they are. They're not that far away, okay? The sun, working as a nuclear fission, is coming in and heating in its way, pulling, heating, interacting with the bodies and water that we have. But we also have Mount Muru at the center, which is a magnet to what we know of. So if you could think of the bodies of water around a center, which is our center, and then from there, somebody somewhere mapped out the ley lines of our realm. So you could think of our realm this way, and in the center is Mount Muru, and from the center of Mount Muru is the water and land masses throughout it, which we're still flooded. We're lost at sea, but we're on it. Somebody's mapped out those ley lines to a T to Mount Muru, which is our magnet, which is what keeps us condensed in this toroidal field, as above, so below. So below us is ancient, goes back, is tunnels throughout the whole system underneath us, which whoever they are have control of that. Some is open, some has been locked up, some's been closed up, some's been overtaken by cartels, say in Mexico, coming up, delivering their goods. Stuff like this. If we can understand the mechanics of what that is in the matrix, of where we are in this realm and what they're keeping from us, and how we can step into this toroidal field magnetism, get barefoot to ground, and use it to our advantage. This is what I saw. This is what I heard literally from a Japanese song. I'll sing it real quick because this is from my other tape and I'll throw it in there. Dakara megari soto ni aoiti ne ima wa hanata shika aisenai. That was given to me when I woke up this morning. I lived in Japan twice, and the reason being is about understanding our culture, where the separation began. It goes back so long ago and has been stolen from us as far as information and how to understand our lives, where we stand, literally in this realm, where we stand. We're lost at sea. Is basically what's happened. It's been separated of our tribes. Like we're not just an American. My lineage goes back to a tribe. And for some reason, I'm tapped into really wanting to know, because of my whole reasoning of wanting to know, being raised. I'm supposed to love Christ, right? I'm supposed to love Jesus with all my heart. Don't question it. Just have faith, belief. Here's the stories. That's great. I get it. I understand what having faith is. I'm all about praying. But then I also understand that I am just a child of 8 children and a dad that works and kind of left alone to kind of fend for myself. In my heart, I want to just know, where's my mom? What does death mean? So I'm supposed to love Christ with all my heart, right? And believe, have faith, and by the grace of God, I'm saved, right? And all that. Well, there's also still the side of me that's vulnerable, human, I want this unconditional love, the nurturing, the raising of a child, and that child understanding its path. This is something I didn't have. I had to find it on my own, which is probably the best thing that could ever happen. That's why I say my life's perfect. Because finding it and seeking it has given me purpose and has opened up so many doors for understanding what this is that we're where we are, this realm. These people that are helping me in this realm, that I'm understanding it better now. I already experienced it by believing in myself, right? I already experienced it to a point where I didn't question me. I didn't question They didn't question a lot of stuff, but just believing in what I wanted to do, and that was travel, see the world. But I questioned in a way of going inside and not really telling anybody about what it was I was doing, right? Like how I was seeking things. And now I just got such a clairvoyant view of how our system works. My biggest question is the ley lines and who originally from Mount Muru all the way out to every point, and we know at the 32, 31, 30, 30, you get what I'm saying? All the way out, 60, 67, we're really allowed to go past the 67 parallel line. What does all that mean, and where did that actually come from, and who mapped that out, and what year was it mapped out? Because it shows up as a frequency, if you can understand what I'm saying. It's a frequency that's coming from Mount Muru, and there's certain lines of frequency where it's more powerful and it's not. And that's my biggest question. I would actually kind of wonder, is the Mount Muru, the waters that surround it, there's an electrical conductivity going on there where we have the magnetism. It's in all of us. We're made of water. So let's just think about that for a minute. Understand, I'm waking up. This is coming from another video. If you're catching this now, this was a video I had before. I was talking, the video cut off. So I will try and upload the two of them. I'm trying to come more in. These are things that come to me, visions, thoughts, all those kinds of things that I just kind of want to share, because I know we're all riding on the same kind of questioning things and stuff. These are from my own experiences. I'm not saying they're yours. They're not your visions. I've had vision. There's a vision that oh my gosh. This one's a doozy because it won't go away. It's like there. If you could think of yourself as creating your armor daily, and they say armor up, right? They say put on your armor of God. If you could think that your whole life you're perfecting this armor, so that when the day comes to fight, the day comes that when you need your armor, you just slip into it, right? I had this vision, intense dream, very real, right? One of those. It was not meditation. Okay, so this one's more of a dream. But I didn't even have to write it down. I lived it. I was there. It was happening. So I roll into like this parking lot where there's like all these people. And they're all kind of like doing their thing, shopping or whatever. There's like little awnings, okay? Like awnings, but a parking lot. And you could think like there would be cars and stuff out there, but there was just people here. Maybe the cars would be further out in parking lots. I roll in there, and at the same time I roll in, I know what I've left, but at the time I don't see it in actual vision. I head into this market type thing, right? Like it's split second. Over hovers, comes in over above us, and like literally is like a suppressing, tense feeling. And it's like clouds, but in the clouds is literally a hovered ship. And in it, it's a magnetism. It's literally pulling. You can feel the tensity as it's coming closer to like get over the market itself. And so what do? I instinctually know I need to get to my armor, which is a seat, like a sports seat in a race car, and you would get in it, and it's just made perfect for the rider. And it's like the minute you get in, it just like, and it just like locks you in, and you're completely safe in this thing. They could shoot you off in a cannon, and off goes your parachute, and then you would just land. Right, you're safe in it. Even if you hit and tumbled over, you've made such an armor for yourself, and you're so protected. This is what I'm talking about. This is what was in the parking lot that I needed to get to, and it was under another little type awning where I had it. I guess I parked it there, and I knew I needed to get to that thing because this thing's coming and it's sucking people up, and I'm seeing it, and people are freaking out, and they're being like they can't handle the energy. This is what I'm talking about: positive and negative people and their energy. So when this comes about, these people can't handle it. Their bodies are not alchemized for it. My ass heads back. I'm looking for my chair. There's this dude trying to get in it, trying to like figure out how the seat, like how the safety works in it. Can't. My energy comes up over him, and I'm literally looking at him like, "Are you serious? Like serious?" I didn't even have to say anything. My energy, it was a telepathy thing. The dude looked up at me, and it was like as if I could just all of a sudden just go, and that dude would like dissipate. That's the energy I had. Like I didn't have to say anything, but if I rolled like this energy ball and just threw it at him, this dude would dissipate from my chair, and I just sit, and I didn't want to do it. The dude was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I just like basically I see what's coming." It was so fast. You know how dreams are. So he's like, "I see what's coming. Okay, got you." He's out. I jump in my seat, and like like I'm in my seat. I'm protected. And in a split second, just like they say, in a blink of an eye, in Revelations, all this stuff ties in, people. It's all what you've been indoctrinated with, what you kind of understand to be what it is, and then how you feel things are when you interact with people and you feel their energy. Like that all ties into it. Your belief system about the rapture. This has to do about protecting yourself, being armored up, and knowing that the forces that are there, good, bad, or indifferent, they can't affect you. That is the key to this whole realm. Yeah. So immediately when I'm strapped in, all of a sudden I'm like, phew. Then I wake up. That was a long time ago. That was a dream. But the dream that I had this morning was about our actual realm and how the energies exchanged using the sun and the water, and then Mount Muru being the magnetic at the center, and how we're drawn, how it's part of a toroidal field that is literally working off the magnet from the center, and then also us as a people building up our resonance, um, keeping yourself at a higher vibration so that you can take it in, like you can understand it in the way it's supposed to be. I guess I don't even know. Like that's just my dream from this morning and how this realm works. I don't know that that's true. I'm just giving you my understanding of what we're told. Being it even Elon Musk in 2022 Twitter, and he even said with his Tesla and shooting his car out there, like people, come on. He's literally trying to wake people up. He said it looks so fake that it looks real. Then he tweeted in 2022, and he said, I can't get past the firmament. Does anybody want to buy SpaceX? So I don't know what it's going to take for people. I don't know. They're building him up right now. He's one of our frontline puppet type. I don't know what you call those. I don't, corporate puppets, I guess, basically. Because a lot of them that started out like trying to draw people in, a lot of these people right now are trying to give us like this big pitch before you get on and you watch a YouTube thing. You gotta hit the skip, and it's for some $6,400, and it's a push for government Obamacare. Jones, Rogan, Tate. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. But these people that are pushing it, they're supposedly like trying to wake people up, and they're on the side of brand. There's a whole bunch of them. Just watch it. They're easy to pick out, and they're all one big party. Let's not ever forget that. I'm going to give you two more things before I roll off of here. I know I'm going on a little bit long. Probably lose people on this. I don't really care. But you have to understand that in April is, I'm going to say 28th or April 8th of 1878. Something like this. They dedicated the Scottish Rite Masonic Temple in Washington, D.C. to Washington, George Washington. About 100 years prior to that, in 78, they pushed it, the Freemasons pushed it through Congress. Congress passed it, and they adopted what they call, it's the Scottish Rite, they adopted into Congress the medieval guild system, which we are under that today, which is a Freemason protocol model. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things that we don't know that's in our history that I'm sure would be like, if it was brought up, is it going to be revealed? We're living in the apocalypsis, which is Greek for apocalypse. I believe right now there's a lot of things being exposed. Who knows how much will be revealed prior to my moving on. I know I'm trying to wake up people along the way. It's rough. I feel like I'm living in my own little private Idaho, as the song goes. But we do what we can, speak what we can. We enlighten what we can. We talk about our visions and things that are happening and how you see things. I will give you this, though. It's going to be a beautiful day. Get out there, enjoy yourself. Wherever you are, it's there. Just remember that. It's there. You just need to create it, understand it, visualize it, get your art out there, get your music out there, get your writing out there, get your voice out there. Lay it out. Lay out your lay out your information the way you can. I guess that's the best way to do it. Communicate. It's the best thing we can do together is communicate. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly. Finally starting to get a little bit colder here, but we really haven't had a snow or anything come rolling through this whole, just nothing. Midwest, no snow, no nothing. So I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. It's still nice and cozy. Everything's nice and cozy. I'm going to make some coffee. I had just gotten up. I made 2 videos. The second one, getting close, the end of December right now, and the solstice is rolling tonight. And it will be 3 years ago today that, through yesterday and today, 3 years ago that I quit smoking. So yes, after years of smoking, thinking it was cool at like 16 or so, I quit smoking. My life, my health, everything's getting much, much better that way. And here I was, a very healthy person. Okay, let's not forget. I was an athlete to be in the shows, 2 shows, 90 minutes a night, 2 shows a night. So I just didn't do a lot of other crappy shit. I never drank. I had a drink in here and there. I can't say that. I never had an issue with it. I don't carry alcohol in my house. Never have. None of that kind of stuff. But I do smoke. I enjoy Mother Nature, God's green earth, But other than that, I've never had any. I never had to worry that I needed something else to supplement me to get my energy. Like my energy's just like it sustains itself for where it needs to be. I need to do a little bit more though. I will admit that. I need to do more. I need to get out more, and but they kind of put it upon us, which didn't really stop anybody. It's just how much people really wanted to play into how much they were. I didn't comply. I just didn't get out as much is what I'm saying. Now I mean, there's no worries. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that. I'm going to film some stuff and get out, but I also have some art, and I have some really good books that I would like to go through, and then also some writings that I've done that I would like to open up and go through and share those things with people and see where it goes. So, anyways, that's my gift, that's my thing this morning that I got downloaded. It was remembered the song from Japan, Mount Muru being a magnetic force, and that we're surrounded by water, and that being a conductive. We've been talking all about magnetism. We're just surrounded by water. It just makes so much sense that what we're rolling with right now in a circular motion, whether toroidal field, as above, so below, the center is Mount Muru. So my question is, who did the ley lines originally? I'll probably look into it. But anyways, have a great day, everybody, and stay up, stay blessed. Keep that armor. Keep building that armor up. You don't ever stop building your armor. I guess that's another one. That armor, that seat that you can get in, that straps in, and it's like your safe space because you built it, because that's your understanding. So the more you understand, the stronger you get. I think that's where really, the more knowledge you have and wisdom, the less afraid you are, because you understand the system. You can see into it. Like, it doesn't frighten you. So I guess that's all I got to say, everybody. Have a great day and God bless, and we'll see you out there. Mwah! Take care. Bye, everyone. Love you.